Gucci, you too. It's your boy Pap Brady, dig dreads everywhere. One half of Marvelous Bluntz in the building, you dig what I'm saying, on this sunny Friday, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody made it through the week, man. You dig what I'm saying? And if you haven't already, man, like, comment, subscribe to Marvelous Bluntz, ASAP Rocky, and go copy some new Honorable Instinct Season 2, Season 3 on the way. You dig what I'm saying? I haven't really done like a video outside of WandaVision, and shout out to our WandaVision show. It's been going up. Shout out to everybody rocking with our WandaVision show. You did real live, man. Like we've been doing it every week, man, and we had more viewers. So this Sunday, man, make sure you watch our WandaVision official final season finale episode. It's gonna be a mega episode. We're gonna have some guests. We're gonna talk. We're gonna get it out, man. And I done seen some wild stuff about it already, so I'm excited. So, why we're here for this video? I've been meaning to make this video for a long time, and I actually should have made this video. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been done with this franchise. I've been did stuff with this franchise, watched all the movies, and a franchise that I didn't know nothing about was Harry Potter. You know what I'm saying? It's been this hype around Harry Potter my whole life. You did. Like from the books to the movies especially. Like I just never saw all the movies. Like I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't grow up on the movies like everybody else did. But like it's like everybody's MCU and Lord of the Rings type shit. You know what I'm saying? Over quarantine last year, 2020, I decided to sit down. Me and Lex, we sat down. We watched all the Harry Potters. Man, I'm here to say, maybe when people was kids, that shit was tight, but the Harry Potter series is not lit. I'm talking about not even a little bit. Like, they had some stuff in there that had you like, oh shit, but bruh, it was 7 movies of nothing. And to see how they had this strong fan base, I have no idea, Slim. And we can go movie for movie. And that's what I'm going to do in this video. I'm going to go movie for movie. Why this franchise is trash. You know what I'm saying? And not saying they didn't have some good movies, but the way people hype Harry Potter, no. The way people hype Harry Potter, no. We're going to start with the first movie, right? There we go. Harry Potter, the Sorcerer's Stone. Harry Potter, the Sorcerer's Stone, right? That was probably the best Harry Potter out of all of them. It was so different. You saw what they was trying to do. Like, and I just remember the hype around the first Harry Potter, and that same feeling came when I watched it the first time again. Like, for after all these years, I was like, man, this is why I liked Harry Potter. Was the first one. Daniel Radcliffe, all of them, like they did their thing, like with that first Harry Potter. It was just so different. It was like the book, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, dog. It was something about that first Harry Potter that was like that. And to this day, the first Harry Potter sticks. We watched that joint first. I still was entertained. It still had a great story. You could tell like they knew what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy as the movies go through for Harry Potter, the directors and characters really change the whole story. Like, Harry Potter was getting directed by different people, like, endless. You know what I'm saying? So, the first movie might have a way different director than the second one. Then the third one got the same. The third one and the fourth one got the same director. And then the fifth one and the sixth one don't got the same director, like Slim. Stories everywhere. Stories everywhere. Stories everywhere. So the first one, I definitely give it a lot is up. For the Sorcerer's Stone, Bob, I give it a lot is up. It introduced Harry Potter. Everybody love that. You did. Second movie, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. It was cool. It was a cool second movie. Most of the time, the second movie isn't good. The only good second movie in history, the greatest second movie in history, is Spider-Man 2. You did. So, I don't be expecting the second movie to be so great as the first one. You did. With that being said, The second one was kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? You start to see more about Voldemort. You know what I'm saying? Like, you start to get more of what he is. And I can't even lie. Harry was really the ops. Like, they really hated this nigga. Like, grown people hated and wanted to kill him. It was crazy. But at the same time, Harry Potter had big respect because he came up off Voldemort. You know what I'm saying? He survived that hit. When he killed his parents, he's like, I'm still here, nigga, and I got the scar. You know what I'm saying? So, you go into the real human version of who Voldemort was. You know what I'm saying? The Chamber of Secrets. And like I said, it was cool. Like, it wasn't like no, yeah, it was just like, I definitely give it like, I give it like a 7 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, all right, it's their second movie. Let's see where they gonna go. I don't know if Dumbledore died. I don't know if Dumbledore died is why they switched him up, the first and second or third Dumbledore, but he wasn't in the switch of Dumbledore really fucked up that too. Fucked up the movies too. But let's go to the third movie. The beginning of the end. Yes, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban was the start of shitty Harry Potter movies. I mean, how do you just get this story and the flow so wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking, I can't even lie, the little things, I don't know what they call, like, the little things. I'm gonna look it up right now. Now we sitting right here. The mentors. Every time the mentors are in a Harry Potter movie, the movie is bad. I'm trying to tell you. They made the Dementors seem like demons. They made them seem scary. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, what are these things? They made the Prisoner of Azkaban seem like he was going to smoke Harry. Like, it was actually a scary aspect to this one. The third Harry Potter started off good and just went totally left. Totally left. I'm talking about by the end, I'm like, this was the leader. This is the nigga that wanted to smoke with Harry Potter. This nigga's uncle and shit. Like, this nigga's related to him and shit. I'm like, alright. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you can do your own, like your own detail on the characters. Like, it's great characters in Harry Potter, but they just got misused. The Prisoner of Azkaban ends up being this nigga's uncle and shit. I'm like, bruh, what? You know what I'm saying? Sirius Black. You know what I'm saying? Sirius Black ends up being the uncle and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you starting to see them get a little bit older too. Like, the third one was a jump. And I don't think the third one wasn't one when they had the competition yet. So, you know what I'm saying? The third one doesn't even get a lighters up. The way it went downhill, Prisoner of Azkaban, how it just went left with the Saw shit. I don't know who directed that joint. The story just went left though. That joint, no lighters up. And I give it a 5.5 out of 10. You dig what I'm saying? Movie number 4. We here. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Now, this joint was torched. This is when they had basically this competition, you know what I'm saying, for to see who basically the best like warriors, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a tournament. Here you go. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I forgot what it's called. It was a tournament. You know what I'm saying? And basically they must compete in like dangerous little shit to see who's the best school. You know what I'm saying? Like, who represented the school well. And that's when they brought other characters from other schools. The dude from Twilight and who playing Batman. What's his name? It's right here. Robert Pattinson was in it. Like, this is when they brought other kids. Like, this was a good movie. Like, it had action. You could tell the CGI had kind of changed up and got better. Whoever directed this one was great. Like, it felt like a Harry Potter movie. They was really doing magic. You know what I'm saying? And, like, it wasn't all that talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really did like Goblet of Fire. And you finally saw Voldemort. Like, him and Harry actually went smack at it in this joint. So I'm like, okay, all right. You know what I'm saying? They just saved themselves from the third one. You know what I'm saying? Lighters Up and J Lit for Goblet of Fire. That is the second best movie in the Harry Potter series. Straight up. And I remember when I was a teenager, before we didn't have cable no more. One of the last movies that was coming on like HBO all the time was Harry Potter. So that movie Goblet of Fire. So I ain't even seen it in the theater, but I saw it on TV all the time. Like definitely up there in the Harry Potters. Number 2, the Goblet of Fire. You dig what I'm saying? Number 5, Order of the Phoenix, man. This movie was just like one of them joints, like a filler. Basically, one of the evil ladies that's on the board that like a magic, she becomes the school director and kicks Dumbledore out. Well, not out, but she the school director, so she starts changing the school. So you know what I'm saying, Baltimore and the ops could get through and get to her. You know what I'm saying? So it's some inside job shit. But this movie was so dry, so boring, and this is the thing about Harry Potter. They be having a formula like this, where they can go with the shit. You know what I'm saying? But they cannot finish that shit. That shit be crazy. They really cannot finish where they are going with these movies, Slim. And it's actually unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? So I did not like Order of Phoenix like at all. Like I didn't know what they was doing. Like I got what they was doing, but the story just was so like they saying right here it's a 7.5. Hell no. That shit was like a 4. That shit was garbage. Like, bruh, I couldn't believe that. I'm like, bruh, how'd y'all go from that good-ass movie in the last one to this shit? Like, no. The Order of Phoenix was forgettable as well. Whew. Goodness. Next movie, Harry Potter 6, The Half-Blooded Prince. This movie right here is when they really like, I feel like they invade Hogwarts. You know what I'm saying? And in this one, Harry is getting trained by Dumbledore to like really go toe to toe with Voldemort. Like shit getting like risky out here. Like he like, all right, I can't really hide you from this nigga no more. Like you gotta really fight him. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta go toe to toe with him. So, you know what I'm saying? This was this was like a training joint for him to be able to fight Voldemort. Him really finding out how he's really connected to Voldemort. You know what I'm saying? Like how he's really in tune with him and shit. I'm like, bruh. And even when I'm reading this review talking about Hogwarts may never be the same because tragedy looms. Fucking Dumbledore died. I was like, man, it didn't even hit me. And like I said, maybe it was just times because everybody was kids and all that stuff and they seen it. That shit didn't hit me. I was just like, I felt like he was going to die. It was going to come anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think he was going to make it to all of them. He was training Harry too much. So, the end was predictable. You know what I'm saying? Draco tried to pull up with the motherfucking stick. You know what I'm saying? And also, that's a big thing. I thought Draco, this is a side note as we go through the movies, Draco Malfoy should have been in the movies more. Like, him and Harry's beef when they was younger was so genuine, so pure. The fact that he was not in a lot of the movies for real kind of blew me. If we talking character-wise. Harry's character, he pretty much stayed the same. I love Daniel Radcliffe. Emma Watson, love Hermione Granger. If that's her name. Is that her name? That's her name? Let me see. Yeah. Emma Watson, Ron, he just starts to get annoying in Harry Potter, like, cause he just falling, he in love with Hermione, he doing all this geeking shit, he fucking up their moves and shit, man. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't really like that movie at all. You feel me? Like, it just seemed like it just seemed like, man, they just didn't know what to do with these movies. And like I said, like, I'm not going into detail. I'm just doing an overview of them because like all of them have little stories. Cause I think the Half-Blooded Prince or one of them joints is like they went back in time so they can save Ron. And that's how Harry found out he had like powers and shit. Like where they went everywhere, bro, with this shit. That's why I was like, I'm gonna get through them first, cause 6, trash. Next movie. It's a double movie, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's 2 movies in one, you know what I'm saying? It's 2 sevens. They had a Deathly Hollows Part 1 and Part 2, you dig what I'm saying? And Part 1 and Part 2, this is, like they said, it's the finale to what's going on. Like, it's the end to Harry Potter. Like I said, I think that this is the first the first one was like better than the second one. You know what I'm saying? Like, the first one was turned up. Like, I was like, all right, they about to put in work and really be like, they had to really put in work this time. Like, because Baltimore running shit now. So, you know what I'm saying? They got to get their shit back. They got snaked out by Snape. You know what I'm saying? Him killing Dumbledore and stuff like that. So, it's really crazy, the story, how they ended it. Like, and I think they did a good job at ending it, but it had that Infinity War Endgame effect, where basically the first movie, like Infinity War, the first part, and then the second part was like Endgame, man. It's just like, man, the worst franchise that gets siced ever. You know what I'm saying? The worst franchise that gets siced ever. Like, I just feel like Baltimore, man, that build up to even fighting Harry, like, bruh, like, all that shit was too much. I don't think that these movies should have spanned out 7 movies. Like, they just knew what they had and was like, man, let's run it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause no. And they was doing it with the book, you know what I'm saying? So it was like a double thing. So I get it, you know what I'm saying? But overall, man, 1 through 7, if you see it on sale or some shit like that, watch it. By all means, if you renting it for like $3.99, like how I was doing, cool, that's fine. But if you really want to get into this franchise, buying box sets and all to get nowhere, like, I don't see the nostalgia. The books probably torched though, you know what I'm saying? If I probably read the book, I was like reading anyway, so the books probably had way more than the movies. So if you're gonna do anything, go read the books, go support the books. But the movies, franchises, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to go watch it, you know what I'm saying, do your thing. But I give this franchise as a whole a solid 6.5. They could not even get to 7, cuz. They could not get to 7, because that shit just did, son. It was too like this. It was going too much like this. And it's probably because when you have the same movie with the same person, the same kind of like storyline, it's like, I don't know, man. They guess they ran out of ideas from the book, or whatever they try to depict from the book just didn't come out or translate on the screen. So, you know what I'm saying? If you've seen any of the Harry Potters, all of them, if you're a Harry Potter fan, let me know in the comments below how you feel about how I think about the movies is trash. Or do you feel the same way that Harry Potter, you know what I'm saying? Because, right, you probably loved it as a kid, but now that I'm older, I just be like, nah. But the best, I'm going to say this though, the best Harry Potters, before I go, the best Harry Potters was the first one, the Goblet of Fire, Deathly Hallows Part 1. That's it. 3 movies out of 7. 3 movies out of 7. You know what I'm saying? That should tell you right there. It's Pap, man. Like, comment, subscribe to Marvel's.